Good morning, everyone. I'm talking to you, BSc second years. Welcome to your new class. In this class, we have two papers, as you already know. The first one is this one, which is Physiology and Biochemistry, and its code is ZUL 201TH. And the credits you are going to earn for this are 4 credits, and the syllabus, as you can see in this Physiology and Biochemistry paper, we have 4 sections. The first section is this one, as you can see, nerve and muscle, digestion, respiration. The second one, excretion, cardiovascular system, reproductive and endocrines. Then we have the third section. We start with the biochemistry, so that the up to A and B we have the physiology, and then for C and D we have the you can say biochemistry. So it's quite interesting paper. The second paper is this one. I'll just give you just to have a look at it. This is the one, genetics and evolutionary biology. So this is the second one. This is the 202TH paper. So coming to the first one, the first chapter here, the book which I am showing you, actually now which book I have is this Physiology and Biochemistry by Ashok Sabharwal. It's the Moderns book, but we have got other books also. For example, it's another book. This is for Dinesh Publications, and we have other books also. For example, we have I'll just show you a book. This is a very good book, which is Animal Physiology and Biochemistry book by A.K. Berry, and it's very old book, but still we follow this book, and we have in our departmental library also this book. So I'll be using 2-3 books, and I will be telling you from which book we are doing. So coming to the first chapter here, the first chapter here you can see is the nervous system, or it is the neural integration. So you can say what we are having in this is the structure of the neuron, and you can see its properties. For example, the potentials, there is in resting membrane potential, we have the gradient potential, origin of action potential, and then you can see the propagation of the nerve impulse in the myelinated and non-myelinated nerve fibers. So we are going to follow exactly whatever is written in the syllabus. In books there are so many other things given, so I'll be following only the things which you have in your syllabus. So here you can see, and this is not a new you can say chapter for you. You have already done in your last 11th 12th classes. So here you can see this is the structure of neuron. So this is the diagram. As you can see here, I'm going to show you with the help of my pen. So first of all, the whole of the neuron can be divided into 2 parts. As you can see, the first one is the cyton, and the second one will be the axon. So this is the long one is the axon, and this is the upper part is the cyton. You can see here. Now before coming to the theory part, you can see this neuron part. This neuron part has a different you can say structure, what is its shape, and then what are the different things which are present here. So as you can see, this is the multi-nucleated nerve fiber, and you can say, and here we can see the nucleus lies in the center, and then you can see these round these lines which you can see, they are all neurofibrils. Then we have the dendron. So these branches which are coming from the neuron are called as the dendron, and we and 2-3 branches together, I mean plural is dendrite. So this is the neuron, or this is actually the nerve cell, and nucleus in the center, neurofibrils which are dash type, which the thing which is made here. And then you can see we move on to the axon. This is the axon. Axon is actually medullated nerve fiber. Okay, so and the medullated nerve fiber axon begins with the, here we have you can say a small conical structure which is called as the axon hillock. They have not written it, but it is that only. And this upper part, which is the neuron, is also called as the cell body or the cyton. And then you can see there are other structures, neurofibrils, and there are small granules present. We call them Nissl granules. And then if you come to the this nerve fiber, here you can see the this is the medullated nerve fiber. Why we call it medullated nerve fiber? Because of the medullary, this is a small, the fiber is inside, which is actually the neuroaxis. Okay, the one in the center is the neuroaxis, and it is surrounded by, you can say, medullary sheath. This is the black one is the medullary sheath, and so that is the reason it is called as the medullated nerve fiber. And in between we have nodes present, so we call them node of Ranvier. This is on the name of the scientist who must have discovered it. And then later on, this axon, you can say, terminates into small terminal arborization. So here you can see the terminal arborization, the small branches. And then what is this? This is again a cyton of the next neuron, and this is the place where the, you can say, the terminal arborizations of the axon make a synapse, or you can say a connection between the dendrites of the next neuron. So this was the diagram I have explained. Now you can come to the theory part to go to little detail. So this is a nerve cell with all its branches. The functional unit, this is the structural and functional unit of nervous system, and it may be elongated, and the size is given here. So you will give the size is 100 centimeters, and you can say the main function is to conduct the nerve impulses to various parts of the body. And this is one of the largest cell of the body. Although the neurons vary greatly in size, and there are so many types of neurons, we have the bipolar, unipolar. So the one which we are doing is in the neuron is multipolar nerve cell. So this is what I gave you. The two parts, first one is the cyton, and the second one is the axon. So now here you can see little details of the cyton are given. So I'll just explain you, just a minute.